it's Janani here, talking about a really serious issue that honestly breaks my heart. Immigration raids happening all over the state of California, and now even right here in Oakland. So Oakland is probably a sanctuary city, and that means that our law enforcement will refuse to cooperate with ICE. But under the U.S. Constitution, we have something called the Supremacy Clause, which means that federal laws and policies that contradict what local policies are on things, including like immigration, will trump effectively. So this means that ICE can legally be here. And a lot of the times I feel powerless and like, darn, there's nothing we can really do about it as local lawmakers. But I do want to briefly talk about one really powerful action that the city of Oakland, as well as a lot of cities across the country, are taking to fight back against Trump. And that is federal lawsuits. So the city of Oakland joined a couple recently alongside other cities. One is called San Francisco v. Trump. And this was basically challenging an executive order that Trump had made that would pull and threaten federal funding to cities that are sanctuary cities, like Oakland and like San Francisco and like several dozens of other cities that joined in on this lawsuit. So really good news is that a federal court issued what's called a preliminary injunction that stops Trump from actually executing this order, which means the city of Oakland can apply for things like federal funding. There's another lawsuit very recently last week that called King County versus Trump, where something similar happened. Trump was trying to harm cities like Oakland that didn't agree with policies at the federal level, including on immigration, gender justice, abortion rights, et cetera, et cetera. This is another case in which a judge issued a preliminary injunction which said, yeah, Trump, you can't actually enforce this. So certain pockets of federal funding, including those that support transitional housing in Oakland, gets to continue being in effect. So this is a really complicated and stressful time for our immigrant communities and all of those who care so deeply about our immigrant communities. And while on some hands, I genuinely feel powerless about what's going on, I do want to let you know there are some actions that we are taking, and it's going to be little by little that we are going to continue fighting back against this White House.